Alright, Zatlov Clark. We're reporting on this Superior Court Judge Scalia, okay, and his secret members. I got cut off earlier, so we're going to finish what we were reading about. Kind of interesting, but not surprising. And they used number 13. After Scalia's death, February 13th, the names of the 35 other guests at the remote resort. Okay, so it was a 13th. The male-only society, alright, of hunters and fishermen, okay? Who did God create first and told them to be fishers and hunters? A man made Adam mad. Anyway, the ranch owner, John Poindexter, and C. Allen Foster, a prominent Washington lawyer who traveled to the ranch with Scalia by private plane, hold leadership positions within the order. It is unclear what, if any, official association Scalia had with the group. There is nothing I can add to your observation that among my many guests at Cibolo Creek Ranch over the years, more members of the International Order of St. Hubris have been numbered. Poindexter said in an email, I am aware of no connection between that organization and Justice Scalia. An attorney for the Scalia family did not respond to requests for comment for this article. Two other private planes that landed at the ranch. Two other private planes that landed at the ranch for the weekend are linked to two men who have held leadership positions with the Texas chapter of the order, according to a review of state business filing and flight records from the airport. After Scalia's death, Poindexter told reporters that he met Scalia at a sports group gathering in Washington. That sounds even more gay. The U.S. chapter of the International Order of St. Hubris lists a suit on M Street, NW, in the district, as its headquarters, although the address is only a mailbox in the United States Parcel Service store. The International Order of St. Hubris, according to its website, is a true knightly order in the historical tradition. In 1695, Count Franz Anton van Spork founded the Society Bohemia, which is in the modern-day Czech Republic. This group's Grand Master is His Imperial Highness Liston von Habsburg Lotharingen, or whatever, Archduke of Austria, according to the order's website. The next gathering for Ordens brothers and guest is an investiture March 10th in Charleston, South Carolina. Sorry, I'm reading through my camera. Okay. By the way, there's a distraction over here. Why is it that why do they have to have, I mean, I'm not against looking at women. I think they're beautiful, you know, and people lust over all that and crap, but they have to sell this sex. Look, all this stuff in between, and then all of a sudden, oh, you got to show this, you know. Anyway, I'm not trying to push that. What I'm trying to prove a point that they got this too much. Anyway, some people think I'm nuts. Whatever. I like women, but they push it on people, you know. They push it too much. Let's see. Okay, now. The Society's U.S. chapter launched in 1966 at the famous Bohemian Club in San Francisco, which is associated with all-male Bohemian Grove. Ooh-wee, boy, that sounds just delightful. I want to get down to that. Yeah, okay. Sounds good, doesn't it? All-male Bohemian Grove. One of the most well-known secret societies in the country. Why is it so secretive? Well, because they're all fucking faggots fucking each other and having satanic rituals. In 2010, Poindexter hosted a group of 53 members of the Houston chapter of the International Order of St. Hubris. I've lived in Houston, pretty crazy, and it's a corporate city. Order of St. Hubris at Cibolo Creek Ranch. According to the Houston Society publication, a number of members from Mexico were also part of the ranch festivities that included 3 days of organized shoots and gala lunches and dinners. Poindexter told Culture Map Houston that some of the guests dressed in traditional European shooting attire for the boxed bird shoot competition and for the shooting of pheasants and chukar and a type of partridge. This is so stupid and ridiculous. Why do people hunt? Hunting is for what? If these are such great hunters, hunting is for food. When you need food. Not to release birds to shoot for no reason. That's stupid. Dumb. Ignorant. A waste. For the hunting weekend earlier this month, Poindexter told, "Now I'm not against hunting if you eat the meat. But this stuff is just for sport, so it's bullshit. Sorry. Gotta comment a little bit." For the hunting weekend earlier this month, Poindexter told the Washington Post that Scalia traveled to Houston with his friend and U.S. Marshals who provide security for Supreme Court justices. The Post obtained a Presidio County Sheriff's Office report that named Foster as Scalia's close friend on the trip. I worked for a man named Foster before, and he was mafia. I'm not going to get into that, but anyway, I'm not going to talk about the details. Maybe another day. It's not very good to talk about any details. All I'm saying is I worked for a mafia guy named Foster. So from Houston, Scalia and Foster chartered a plane without the marshals to the Cibolo Creek Ranch airstrip. In a statement after Scalia died, the U.S. Marshal Service said that Scalia had declined a security detail while at the ranch. The friend, Louisiana-born Foster, is a lawyer with the Washington firm Whiteford, Taylor, and Preston. He is also known for his passion for hunting and is a former spokesman for the hunting group Safari Club. In 2006, Foster was featured in the Post when he celebrated the 65th anniversary of a 6-day celebration in the Czech Republic. 65th birthday. He flew his family and 40 Washington friends there to stay in Maravaria's Zidlokovic, a Baroque castle and hunting park. The birthday bash included tours of the Czech countryside, wine tasting, wild boar, and Mufflin, wild sheep, hunts, classic dance instrument, and masked costume ball. A secretary of Foster's law firm said he is traveling in Argentina. The firm's director of marketing, Mindiel Mosher, and Foster was traveling, and she would try to contact him. A woman answering a phone associated with Foster hung up when asked for comment. Planes owned by Wallace Happy Rogers III and the company of A.I. Lewis III left from San Francisco and arrived at the ranch just after noon, February 12th. The planes departed the ranch about 30 minutes apart, February 14th, according to flight records provided by the Post of Flight Aware. Rogers owns the Buckhorn Saloon and Museum in San Antonio. He has donated $65,000 to Republican candidates since 2008. Lewis is the owner of a restaurant supplier company who, based in San Antonio, has given 3,500 to GOP candidates since 2005. Rogers and Lewis have been served as prior officers in the Texas chapter of the International Order of St. Hubris, according to Texas business records. Rogers spoke to a Post reporter briefly on the phone and confirmed that he was at the ranch the weekend of Scalia's death. He declined to comment further. Lewis did not respond to several attempts for comment. The Presidio County Sheriff's Office released an incident report to the Post on Tuesday that revealed Foster's name as Scalia's traveling companion and provided details about the discovery of his body. Poindexter and Foster told the sheriff that Scalia had traveled to Texas the day before to go hunting. Poindexter told the sheriff they had had supper and talked for a while that evening. Scalia said that he was tired and was going to his room for the night, the sheriff wrote in his report. When Scalia didn't show up for his breakfast that morning, Poindexter knocked on his door and eventually went in and found the justice dead in his bed, Poindexter said. Law enforcement officials told the Post that they had no knowledge of the International Order of St. Hubris or its connection to the Poindexter and ranch guests. The officials said the FBI had declined to investigate Scalia's death when they were told by the marshals that he died from natural causes. Alice Kreitz in Washington and Eva Ruth Morvis in San Antonio contributed to this report. Okay. Forget your tax return if you own a home. Do this now. What the hell? Bullshit. Anyway. So, FBI and police, and they act like they didn't know nothing about it. Well, why do they do that? Because they're a fraternity too, and they're probably in on it too, unfortunately. So this is Masochist News, and we're out of here, okay? Now it's at Love Clark, and it's a sick, sad world. And this is what you get when you wrap yourself up. Wow. This is what you get when you wrap yourself up in this Illuminati twisted mess. And this is obviously, I'm trying to like leak out, Illuminati Freemasonry right here. Something fishy. Something definitely fishy.